What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and it's our first movie review together.
Yay!
I've done like maybe two movie reviews in my entire life, but this is the first time that we're doing it together. And we just got home and we watched Avengers Infinity War, and holy crap, that movie was insane. What did you think initially? Overall thoughts?
I think it was awesome.
I mean, was there at all even like a down moment in this movie?
None. It was like action all from beginning to end.
Like my heart was racing throughout most of the movie. Like early on they killed Loki. Like, oh my god.
That was
like one of the best villains in Marvel. Like, holy cow. Right off the bat we're like, yeah, sorry Thor, we're gonna kill your brother.
I know, man.
And like, it was emotional, there was sadness, there was like celebration.
Thor got his eye back in.
Yeah, that was a little awkward, a little weird. Friggin' Rocket just hands you. I took an eye from a guy.
You might have want to watch that because I had to hide it in my beep.
There was just nonstop. I feel like literally from the beginning to the end, which was kind of expected because there were so many characters and so many potential storylines going into this movie. Didn't bother me at all. Like, I did see a couple reviews, a couple of people talking about how it was hard to keep up. Did you have trouble keeping up with it?
I mean, there was a lot of stuff, but it just kept going. It was fine.
Yeah, like for me, somebody who is pretty kind of like attention deficit disorder prone, I do have trouble keeping track of a lot of stuff going on. Didn't happen to me here. Like, I felt like the jumping between scenes worked. I felt like the story flowed. I had zero issue. Like, everybody, I feel like, got enough of their. I feel like the big timers got their parts, the middle characters and the low characters. I feel like everyone got, and obviously it was Thanos' story, so he got the most of it.
My only thing was like, where are they now? Like, are they in nowhere? Are they?
They did a decent job with the lower.
I couldn't keep track of the places they were.
Yeah, there were definitely a lot of places. They did a good job kind of labeling it when they got there, but the jumping around kind of like switched that up. Like, where did Thanos end up? Was he at Gamora's planet? Is that where he ended up going? Because it was beautiful paradise where he wanted, once he killed however trillion people after snapping his finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little bit hard, but I don't know if that took me out of the movie at all.
No.
It definitely didn't.
No, it was just an observation.
And you know, one thing I actually really enjoyed, it's one of my loves in this movie, is some of the kind of awkward pairings that we got. Yeah. We got Star-Lord and Thor hanging out, and like he just shows up immediately.
That was so hilarious.
And he was just like, "Who are you guys?"
And then Chris Pratt is just really funny.
Yeah, Star-Lord is an excellent character. It's a damn shame that he died, but we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, and then getting to see Doctor Strange and Iron Man and Spider-Man together. Like, the dynamic of those three, like, the Wizard, like, they were just, like, poking each other's buttons the whole time. I loved the three of them together. What'd you think? Did you have a favorite pairing?
You know what? Doctor Strange is my favorite now.
That guy, like, he is
badass.
He is remarkable. Like, he is such a cool character. It's so cool that he was one of the centerpieces of this movie. Like, it was really awesome. You know who's the centerpiece?
Teenage Groot.
She loves Groot. She's a huge fan of Groot. The kids love Groot.
Yep.
You know, like, that's a really fun, I am Groot. And then everyone can understand what you speak Groot?
And language. That was just so funny. It's like, oh my god, he's such a teenager.
The one thing that I really, like, there was really nothing. I racked my brain about, like, what did I not like about this movie? They killed out two of my favorite characters in this movie.
But are they really dead?
Yeah, that is a big question, because obviously this is a spoiler review, so we'll talk about it. They killed off Black Panther, they killed off Spider-Man, they killed off Winter Soldier, Bucky. They killed off a whole bunch of people. But what did Thanos do after the stone got destroyed?
He reversed it.
You think that happens again?
That's what I say. That my prediction is, you know, they somehow get the glove or the stone and rewind time.
That was the first thing she said to me when we walked out the theater. because I was bummed out. I'm like, my two favorite characters are dead. They're like, well, they're just obviously going to get the gauntlet and like rewind time to when that happened and save everyone's lives. And I'm like, yeah, they probably are. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
I mean, you know, just an idea.
And kind of the last thing that we're going to talk about is something Marvel is famous for, and their post-credit scenes. And in that scene, it takes place, I assume, moments after Thanos flicked his finger, because you're seeing cars crash, planes crash into buildings, people are disintegrating into dust, and then Nick Fury decides to also fade away into dust. But before he does that, he sends a message on his little two-way, whatever that little device is that he has.
Pager.
Yeah. And da-da-da-da, Captain Marvel. The little symbol, the little star at the end. That is obviously the movie's coming out next year. They've announced it. I believe they've announced it. At least I've seen it listed.
Next year or this year?
I think Captain Marvel comes out next year.
Okay.
Maybe this year. Leave comments below, of course, if I'm wrong about that. I don't think... Actually, maybe Captain Marvel is coming out. We're only in April, so maybe it is coming out this year.
I don't know. I heard something's coming out in summer.
Yeah, Captain Marvel, that was a big kind of tease for that. It was kind of funny in the theater. Everyone's like, what is that? I'm like, that's Captain Marvel!
Yeah,
so,
the people next to us.
Yeah, so it was... that was a pretty cool edit scene. Obviously, they're doing Spider-Man 2 and Black Panther 2. Maybe they'll have a new Black Panther. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a new
That
King.
was a really cool... I mean, I didn't get to see Black Panther, but this Black Panther is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a movie that we need to get
and
you to... I saw it.
Michonne.
I've seen Black Panther. I didn't get a chance to take Nikki to see Black Panther yet. But yeah, that's a spectacular movie. And Black Panther is probably... I don't know, talking about ranking these movies, obviously coming out of this thing, you're going to be hyped and jazzed and fired up about Infinity War, which I think might be my favorite movie of all time when it comes to the MCU at this point. But I've enjoyed every single one of them. As I'm not a good critic. I'm not a negative person when it comes to these kind of films. So I enjoy all of them. But
Same.
Winter Soldier,
I enjoyed all of them.
Winter Soldier is amazing. I'm like Bucky, like I mentioned, is one of my favorite characters.
He's pretty badass.
He was really awesome. Like that little scene with him and Rocket, and like, hey, can I get that gun? No. Well, what about the arm?
Yeah.
He just looks out and walks away.
Yeah. I'm gonna get that arm.
The Civil War movie was absolutely spectacular. Iron Man 1, it still holds up today. We've watched it recently. That movie is still spectacular, the first one of all of them. Mm-hmm. But, you know, you think this was the best one that you've seen yet?
Yeah. I mean, it had a lot of funny, and it had a lot of
That's something
action and serious.
That is something they do so well, is they mix in the comedy. The comedy, the little one-liners, little jokes, they do an absolutely spectacular job of writing those jokes in, because it doesn't take you out of the moment at all. It's like Thor is getting his head smashed in and beaten up, and his brother's about to die, and he still finds a way to get like a jab in, like a little one-liner at the beginning of the movie. Mm-hmm. It's like, it works.
Yes.
It fits. Unlike the most recent Star Wars movies, where it feels like they're forcing in those jokes, and then it kind of like takes you out of the moment. But speaking of great, oh yeah, gotta throw Guardians in there too. The original Guardians of the Galaxy is a spectacular movie.
I really like that.
Really awesome, a lot of fun. But another thing I wanted to mention, is Thanos the greatest villain that you've ever seen on film?
I mean, he's pretty fantastic. And
I'll put him up there with Vader of all time. But I think he's...
I think Vader's number one.
Yeah, I mean, we got Killmonger. You didn't get to experience Killmonger. We got to see Killmonger.
No, I want to see that.
Killmonger in Black Panther was amazing by Michael B. Jordan. But I think Thanos, I mean, he was deep.
He was. I mean, he did all that stuff, and then he just wanted to see a sunset.
Yeah. But
I'm like,
he had a connection with Gamora. Like, there was a connection. Like, he obviously had to kill her to get the Soul Stone. But, I mean, there was I don't know. I don't think he cried for show. Like, I think he was really upset. And, like, his objective and his mission is pretty outlandish and crazy, but like he's still super deep, really good character. I think he's by far the best in terms of Marvel movies. But him and Vader,
Marvel feels like Marvel's taking over everything.
it is. It is.
Yeah.
It's taking over everything. But Vader and a little Thanos battle, I'd watch that.
That would be so awesome with the glove. Oh my god.
Yeah. So.
Ooh, yeah. Does the Force like beat out the glove? I think the glove beats out the Force because the glove has more capabilities.
I don't know. That'd be a fun battle. Let us know what you guys think below. Do you think Darth Vader and Thanos, if they fought, who'd win? That'd be kind of fun.
How dark is the dark side?
Yeah, well, we would find out. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, guys. Let us know how we did in our first movie review together. Enjoyed the movie. Absolutely loved it. There was so much going on in it. I would love to see it 5 more times. It was that good. Emotions were running wild. I wanted to cheer. I wanted to cry. I wanted to yell. I wanted to do all kinds of things, but you told me after the movie I talk a lot, so maybe I did.
I know. I was like, shh. People pay a lot of money to get to watch these movies. Hush.
I get excited. What can I say? But yeah, that'll do it for us. We loved it. This was fun to do also. Enjoying talking about the movie.
I can't wait for Deadpool.
Oh yeah. Maybe we'll do the same thing for Deadpool. We'll see.
I love Deadpool.
But let us know what you guys think of the movie. What did you love? What did you hate, if anything? What are your predictions? Where do you think this goes? Do you think they're just going to do a rewind and bring everyone back, that at least the important ones that they killed off? Obviously, they're going to have to do something because they got these movies coming. So yeah, let us know in the comments below. And as always, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Nikki will heart your comments. If you see a heart on your comment, it's from her. I will like it, and we will try to engage and talk to you guys. And until next time, hope you guys enjoyed this. Let us know. Talk to you later. Bye.